What's up, It Girls? It's your girl, Britney Shields, and welcome to the It Girl podcast. My It Girl co-host of the week is the winner of the Hunty Games 7!
What is good, It Girl? I'm so glad to be here. It's your favorite lucky number 7.
Yes, baby. Yes, congratulations.
Thank you so
on
much.
winning that very intense competition. Did you have any idea that it was going to be, it was 13 weeks, right?
It was actually 16 weeks
Oh
and
my
then 2 weeks
God.
off. It was
Oh my
a long
gosh.
I know. Exactly. It's so funny because I remember going into it, I thought that it was going to be, for some reason I heard 3 weeks or like four, like a shorter number.
Yeah.
And then once we got in and we got into the first 3 rounds, we're like, oh damn, another 13 weeks left. I said, who said 13?
I know when I was, because I went to the, because it was even intense to get into the show.
Yes, very much so.
Yeah, there were how many girls at
I
the
think
beginning?
it went through I think it was every week and it was different brackets, and basically 2 girls from each round moves on to I forgot, I think it's to the show itself.
Yeah.
So
right.
yeah, so every week there was 4 girls, and with those 4, 2 went on. I was the second week, and it was me and my sister Pousse Jete. Hi sister.
Hi, sister.
We got moved on, and yeah, the rest was history.
Yeah, that's so crazy. I mean, and we were also just talking, happy birthday. 2 years
Yes.
of drag.
2
It is
years.
insane to be as good as you are
thank
as
you.
such a baby. I, of course, met you during Battle Babies.
Oh my God,
Yes,
Battle Babies.
When you were have you heard that in a while? It's been a minute. Yeah.
It's so funny because I forget, it was such there was so much commotion, especially because it was the first few months I had started drags. So whenever I reach out to some girls, I was talking to Gia Giselle, my sister Gia Giselle, I was like,
Yes.
sister, where did we meet again? She said, Battle Babies. I said,
I know.
oh my God.
I
Even
know.
Miss DDT Tsunami, same thing. I was like, sister, where did we meet? And I was like, Battle Babies. I was like, oh my God.
It's really crazy how that show was so foundational for a lot of
Yes.
relationships.
Yes,
you know?
very much, especially during this generation or my generation of drags.
Yeah.
I met a lot of my sisters through there. So very thankful
Absolutely.
to Tony Soto. Mwah. Love
Yeah,
you so much.
And you must be, you told me you're going down to Long Beach right after this.
Yes, I
to
am.
hang with your Hunty Games sisters. So you guys have been able to stay close?
Oh, most of us.
Oh no.
Oh,
no shade.
my Hunty
no
Girl.
shade.
I know the Hunty Girl games right now are key. They're like, oh shit, she's gonna go there.
She's gonna go there.
Not
No,
too
no,
much,
no. Not
sisters.
too much.
No, it's honestly, I think that's one of the greatest things that came out of this, other than just the opportunities and the exposure, the sisterhood, and as well as also the guidance from Morgan and Jasmine McMasters and all the guests
Absolutely.
was honestly such a great experience. And I highly recommend anyone else who's very interested or anything like that, you should definitely do next year. And of course, I'll be crowning you. So, But yes, I love my sisters. Shout out to all of you guys.
Yeah.
Again, they made it worthwhile. Stepping into that environment where everyone is on their A game and different types of drags as well too. It not only inspired me, but it really told me, lit a fire under my ass. 7, you can't just come in and be like 1, 2. No, babes, you need to give the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So very much, it's been very much that. So
Always on
love
brand,
them all.
Always
Thank
on
you.
brand. Always plugging it. Now, is there any sort of, what was maybe one of the biggest takeaways that you took from Morgan McMichaels or from Jasmine? Was there any one piece of advice where it just truly turned the game for you?
Honestly, like I said, every night they always gave us some piece of wisdom, whether if it's you never know who's going to be watching in the audience. It could be anyone. So you want to make sure that when you step foot on that stage, you are presenting yourself the best that you can.
Yes.
Because anyone could be in the audience. And it's very true because a lot of people had reached out to me because of that show. You know what I mean? Even just watching, even if I didn't win that night or I didn't do my best, there are still people who are still watching me. And they always just said, just always put your best foot forward. And honestly, even my drag mothers have said the same thing in regards to just putting your best out there. Because again, you never know who's watching.
Absolutely. Now, was there a moment in the competition where you were like, holy shit, I might actually, this might be, maybe I'll win. Was there that?
To me, there's a standard that I do hold to myself. As a personal thing, I always just tell myself, like it's like a manifestation where I already know I am a winner nonetheless. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things. I know it's such a pageant to say, but I think it's just one of these. I do have to train myself. I'm honestly one of my hardest, like I'm the hardest on myself in regards to like critiques and all these things. Looney knows this. My sister Looney knows this because I'm always one like I know how to lose, but things internally it's one of those things where like I just need to know I could do better the next time. But throughout that competition, I think the moment where I realized it was really when we got into the top 10. Not only was it like a moment where it was just like how thankful I am, like to be top 10 in Morgan McMichaels' show in Micky's West Hollywood, phenomenal.
I mean, come on.
But it was in that moment where I realized like there's a chance now. I'm not a chance, but this can be my moment. Yeah, this can be the time.
This could be the moment.
And it just felt phenomenal. And also during that time, no one gets eliminated. So I think that's why too. Right? I was like, I
you were like, okay, I'm in it.
I was like, I could do this. I did. So
yeah.
And I think the one last thing too that really I loved about it was everyone knows Seven as like the dancing diva, which very thankful for, very blessed, and I'm so thankful for that. But I also was able to give different sides of myself that I wasn't able to really showcase just yet. Because usually when I get hired, people's like, oh, she's gonna turn buck boots back, right?
Yes.
But there was like different acting challenges. There's different a lot of impersonation challenges. And again, it just gives me.
Didn't you win the Dorothy week?
I won that one. I forgot what it was Decades.
Okay.
I got to 1930s. The one I did not want, by the way, which was the craziest thing. But you know what? I took the challenge and it pushed me.
Absolutely.
Yes, we did a what is that, American Horror Story night, which is a bunch of spooky, and I did this look with a bunch of like googly eyes all over my face.
Absolutely.
And it was so much fun because again, I don't get to showcase that. I don't get to showcase those a lot of things because that's what I not necessarily get booked for.
For sure.
But I'm thankful I was, because then people came up to me like, damn, I didn't know, bitch, you get crazy. I said,
and vulnerable too. I think a lot of those performances for you, like when I would watch you, I'd be like, wow, I really feel like I'm seeing Seven, because of course I know that you can do the Beyonce live version, you know, and I know that's your like bread and butter.
Yes,
like I know that's what you want to be doing, but to see you sort of in those like softer, more vulnerable moments, I think really showed a great range from you.
Yes, honestly, and I love a ballad.
Yeah.
One of the first queens that I have seen when I moved out here was Miss Corella Brazil. It was out I was at Exposure Drag. Oh my God, love her. I love you, sister.
Yes.
I went to Exposure Drag and then I watched her. She did what was that song? It's the one where it's like, maybe this time.
It's Barbara Streisand. Yes.
She
Is
did
that
it?
Funny Girl?
I believe so.
Okay.
Correct us if we're wrong.
They are wrong. It is Liza Minnelli, maybe this time from Cabaret. Revoke their gay cards.
My gay card gets revoked all the time. Like,
let me tell you, my history when it comes to like music history. RuPaul's gonna hate me. So I'm gonna be like, love her, love Pink.
Yeah, love Pink.
But yeah, I watched Corella do that, and I was in tears. Like, it was phenomenal. I was like, I want to do a ballad just like that. So thank you, Corella.
Absolutely. So RuPaul Drag Race is definitely on the docket.
Oh
it's
my
on
God. It's again always manifesting the greatest. And obviously, like, everyone has mixed opinions about being on Drag Race and everything like that. But
for sure,
at the end of the day, like, it'll be an honor, not only for me, but again, I come from a small island. If you didn't know, I'm from Guam. I'm from a small territory called Guam, half a day. And basically, like, going out there to represent my tiny island will just mean the world to me. Guam is a small island, about 30 miles long. It's a U.S. territory. And we are a small community, but very mighty. Yeah. And again, to go out on a big platform, even stuff like this, to be able to represent and talk about my home island, it just means the world to me. So what more, getting on the RuPaul stage and to be able to represent my island, it would just mean the world. So I can't wait. Like, God willing, like the next few years from now, I'm gonna look back at this podcast.
Yes.
Hopefully on Drag Race, I'm gonna be like, yes, Seven, we did
it. That's what we'll be saying. I mean, like, there is just something so endearing about you. Like, I remember, I mean, even when you were in the competition, you were definitely a favorite to win on the streets. Like, you know, when that's what people were talking about. They were like, this is Seven's. Like, we need our girl to win. Now, back to the Beyonce of it all, and loving those live versions, being on that small island. Where did that love come from? Like, what was your first exposure to to that sort of grand stadium performance?
Oh my God. To be honest, again, like the island's very small. Prior to drags, because obviously I just started my drag journey. Prior to drag, I am a dancer.
Which is crazy. I still cannot get over. I still cannot get over the 2 years of it all.
Thank you.
You're about to piss some people off. You're about to piss some
I
people
promise
off.
I didn't mean to do that. No, but on the community, on the island, I started off as a dancer, and the dance community is very close knit over there. We have like 5 dance studios, and we all know each other. And honestly, like there's this thing that they do where we have like 3 malls, and at the mall, like they like to showcase a lot of the dance studios. And I remember when I was younger, you would hear the music, and I would just sprint, and I'd go and watch, and I was just always amazed. And it's so funny because I was always inspired by all these people. And later down the line, when I finally graduated and I pursued it, they all ended up being like my best friends. And it felt like a very full circle moment. And it was from there that it was really just like it ignited that performer in me. And since then, I've always loved the spotlight, to be quite honest. Whether if it was just like...
Honey, the spotlight loves you, okay?
Whether if it was in school plays or little small like things. Like, I just... Once I hit that... once the light hits me, and I'm just like... I just get lost, and it just becomes a whole different world for me. And it's like an addiction. I love it so much, and not to a point where it's like oh, it's all about me, but it's just like I feel so safe and at home. So I just really do enjoy that, and I think that's where at first just like boom for me. And so you talk about feeling like safe in the spotlight, and you know, I'm definitely that type of person too, who like gravitates towards it, but it also sometimes got me in, I don't want to say trouble, but it would definitely made me the topic of conversation when you're somebody that constantly wants to be in front of the class and like doing, you know, whatever. like people are like, okay, get this girl to shut up. Like, was it ever like that for you, or was it just pure support? Oh my gosh. I mean, I think it was one of those things where my high school friends at the time, I think it was very much like they knew that it was meant for me, but it was more like a joking poke, like a loving poke. You know, like what brothers and sisters like to go. So they would have this little phrase like, I'm going to use my drag's name. They would say, why do it when 7 could do it better? And I think it's the funniest thing. But they said that because like we tried out for a role for a play, and we all auditioned for it. If I remember this correctly, we all auditioned for it, and I ended up getting the role. And that's where the phrase came, like, oh, why do it when 7 could do it better? And I thought it was the funniest thing. I was like, guys. Honestly, I really just put my best foot forward and just hope for the best and just enjoy myself, and just lucky enough and blessed enough that the opportunity does come my way. And
absolutely. And so why 7? Like I asked you about the V before last night, and you were like, well, it's 5, and then people always give their 2 cents.
Yeah, that's right. I was actually, not to out myself, I was actually born 1997. Okay. And 7 has always just been like a number throughout the years for me. It has been my jersey number. I played volleyball throughout high school, also soccer. And 7 has just always been just an evident number in my life in general. I also like to say that God took 7 days to make the whole world, and he took his time with me too.
Thank you. Well, the way that I gagged when I found out that your pre-show was going to be 7 at 7 p.m. Girl, like I was completely gagged for you. Yes. Like obviously I didn't talk to you about this at all or anything, but just like reading that online, I was like, holy shit, this girl is anointed. You know, like she is anointed.
You know, the funny thing is, I didn't even plan it that way. I was just asking Morgan. I was just like, hey Morgan, like, what day did you want me to start? She says, you know, you'll start on July 7th. And it didn't process to me. I was like, okay, July 7th, cool. I was getting the poster ready and everything ready. And then I saw the poster that said 7 p.m. Monday, July 7th for 7's Heaven. I was like, 7. I was like, that's good.
I couldn't believe it. My number, I feel like, is 2. And so 2 comes up for me in a lot of different ways. So like to see that, just like the way that it just like whenever that aligns for me, I'm just like,
it felt
this is meant to be.
Yes,
like, this feels
very
meant
much
to be.
that.
You're into the numbers.
Yes, I love it. Angel numbers, any numbers like 777, 666, 222, 69.
Oh, tell him, girl. Tell him, girl. Okay, well, you're just such a joy.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad to be here.
So the show is going to be every Monday.
Every Monday, yes.
for a while. Like when
honestly, let's hopefully for a long time.
Hopefully for a long time, absolutely. Well, we all have to get out and go see Seven at what it's called Seven's Heaven, right?
Yes, Seven's Heaven at 8 p.m. They just changed it.
Oh, they just changed
but
it.
it's good because 7-8. So
7.
See, very smart. I was very smart when I chose my name too. I was like, I need to be sure. But yes, it was every Monday at 8 p.m. at Micky's West Hollywood, Seven's Heaven. Come through, guys. It's honestly such a great time, and I'm so glad because not only do I get to showcase like myself and everything, but also like my sisters. Like a lot of my cast have been people who have helped me throughout this whole drag journey and just life in general. And I'm just so excited to showcase more of you guys. Britney's coming soon.
Yes,
so
I love
just
it.
come through and just have a great time. Really,
I love it so much. Okay, so we do have to get to our It Girls of the week. So on the count of 3, Seven and I are going to guess who is the It Girl of the week. Who is everybody talking about? Now, we talked a little bit before. This is not an endorsement of this person. It doesn't mean we love this person. It's just like this is the talk of the town right now. You know? So that's who we're gonna guess. So on the count of 3, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. I actually wait
on 3 or after 3?
I'm gonna say 3, 2, 1, and then say it. Okay. So, oh my God, I can't believe. I'm like, okay, I gotta decide. I'm like literally deciding. This was a hard week.
No, honestly, I was sitting down and I was kind of like, oh, there's so much happening. I really don't know.
I know.
I'm like scroll through TikTok to see what.
Yes.
Kind of cheat.
No, that's not cheating. That's like, okay, what is it? Who is it?
Yes, correct.
Okay, so ready? 3, 2, 1.
Labubu.
Anna Wintour. Labubu.
Anna Wintour.
Yes. Okay.
Oh my gosh,
Labubu.
yes, Anna Wintour.
Anna Wintour stepping down.
Yes.
And also on top of Anna Wintour stepping down, the Devil Wears Prada cast was announced for Devil Wears Prada 2. So
that's why I was on Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it. I was randomly I was scrolling and I saw and I was like, why is there a photo of like the Devil's Wears Prada shoe? But it has like it's a little different. I was like, it looks a little different.
Did it have like a 2 on it?
Like
I
think
a 2
so.
on the heel or something
like I think
that?
like the fork had 2. I was something like that.
Something like that.
God.
Something like that. I know. I'm so excited. I just actually did an Anna Wintour performance. I was gonna dress as Anna Wintour for this, but I was like, no, I don't want to give away who I'm gonna say. Like then it would have been like too obvious. I still haven't quite figured out for this podcast. Like, am I dressing as the person that I'm with? Am I dressing as the It Girl of the moment? But I like don't want to give it away.
No, that
you
makes
know.
sense. Imagine I came in like on the Labubu outfit. I was like, guess who my It Girl was?
Oh my God. So do you have a Labubu or anything?
Okay, so here's my hot take on Labubus.
Okay, give it to me. Give it to me.
So okay, I think they're cute. I think they're cunt, but I really just don't get the hype with them.
Oh, absolutely.
I really don't.
I know.
I think it's just so funny. Maybe I'm a hater because I'm not really a collector of things. Don't get me wrong. I am a hoarder, but I'm like, but it's like I'm like a.
Well, any drag queen I feel like has to be like a hoard. Like you have to have some hoarding, like.
You need to see every drag queen's car.
Literally.
Not to out myself, but girl, my car.
Oh, do not look.
No.
Shit is going to fall out.
My. Do you know Maxine on TV?
Absolutely.
Okay, so I take her home here and there, and every single time I'm like, girl, I'm sorry. She's like, girl, nothing I've never seen before. But yeah, back to the Labubus. Really don't get the hype, but it's okay. I think it's so cute when people do like the little like outfits and the little like customizations. But what, like $65 a box or something? I mean, I might be wrong. That's me probably hearing in my head, but crazy work.
I know.
I'm so
crazy work. Crazy work. That is the devil's work. That is the devil's work.
I'm still stuck on Pokemon cards. I eat that shit up.
Thank you. Who's in your top 6?
I mean, don't even.
Just give me a few. Give me a few.
I'm a water type like girl. Like
I love that.
Love water type. Like
me too.
You know, I'm gonna stick to the original OG Miss Milo Tick. Like she's calm.
Oh, I mean, come on. She's like, I know, I'm obsessed with Milo.
Love her.
For me, Dragonair is the original Milo Tick.
You know
like
fab.
Yeah,
yes, very 90s.
Yeah,
Miss. She's like, yeah, who me?
She's got the jewels. Yes. She's got the jewels on the tip.
And the way
she's got the wings. I know.
Then it evolves into full-on butch lesbian.
You stupid.
Very much like, let's go Dragonite.
Oh my God. Yes.
But yes, and then I think big shout out because I also use him as my main in Smash Bros. I know. Seven's a gamer. What? Oh my God.
A lot of drag queens actually are.
I honestly, we should have like a drag like game night, which I think would be fab. Yeah. Like everyone just like bets on us and like who's gonna win, like kick ass, and whoever wins like boots. We should do like a little like a live stream or something. Ooh,
Twitch. Do you do Twitch?
Now I do.
You do. Now you do. No, because I Pheromone just judged a competition that I was in, and she's a big Twitch girl.
Oh yes.
She's a huge Twitch girl.
Yes.
So
oh my God.
it's like definitely a thing that I think is like taking off with the bigger queens right now.
Yes,
and
very
like I
much
think
so.
I think like it might actually be one of those technologies like when TikTok was new and it's like okay, you got to hop into it and get on it fast, because if you're an early adopter, then you can skyrocket to the top.
Yes, correct.
So I see that for
I'll
you.
be fab. Imagine a bunch of drag queens just playing games with each other.
Yeah.
People going ham on that.
I
No
would
shade.
be so into it.
I'll be so much fun. Honestly, let's look into it.
Let's look into it.
Next segment.
To the Labubu thing again, I did accidentally shade somebody at a pool party this past weekend because they were like, do you like Labubus? I was like, absolutely not. No grown man should be like collecting Labubus.
No boo-boo.
Like literally, I'm just like speaking out of my mouth, and this man was like, I collect Labubus. And I was like, I'm sorry.
He pulls out his belt of Labubus.
Yes, of his Labubus. Well, we were in the pool. So so they just floated back.
They have their goggles on?
Yeah, they ate me like piranhas. But I don't want to take anybody's joy. Like if it brings you joy, like go for it. I am going to judge you, but you should feel that joy. Like, like
it's just the hype to me. In my mind, I'm like, I think they're cool, just not worth my gold coins.
No.
Crazy.
I mean, yeah, what is worth your gold coins? What do you spend? What do you spend your money on, Seven?
Honestly, I'm
as she brushes the ponytail back.
Obviously not my synthetic. I always get collected by
that's your three. You're three.
For me, I am a Taurus.
Okay.
And if there's one thing that's the key to my heart is food. I will spend all the money on food. I will like anything really, whether if it's me cooking it or me going out to treat myself on a cute little date. I love me some food, baby. That's my love language is food.
Oh my gosh. Are you single? Can I ask?
am single
You
right
are
now.
single.
Yes.
Okay, so viewers, come on. Let's get this it girl on a date, okay?
Honestly,
she loves food the way to her heart.
Thank you.
Come on.
It's that easy. No, it's just
easy.
honestly, right now I'm in just getting to know people and like what you said, dating. Honestly, I think dating's so much fun, but also dating's a little different here than it is on the island.
Tell me how.
Because like dating, it's like what would you consider dating? Is that exclusive or dating as in like, oh, you're just going on a date?
You're going on a date.
Okay,
like I think you're like, I mean, especially in LA. Like I mean, LA people really play the field.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if that's what you were.
Oh yeah, I'm very open with a lot of things. Open heart, open mind, open legs. I think love is such a spectrum, and there's so much love to give, and I'm a big lover. So I have a lot to give.
But not you going from my legs are open to the pageant answer of I love love. Love is a gift from God.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, fuck Labubus.
Fuck Labubus. Yeah. I mean, how do you feel about Anna Wintour?
Love her.
Yeah.
And I think the other thing that I saw too, she is stepping down, and the amazing thing that she's handing it over to the first queer black person.
Really?
Yes. If I saw that correctly, correct me if I'm wrong.
Unconfirmed.
Correct me if I'm wrong with all of these things.
Yeah,
really.
absolutely.
But yes, I think I saw it on Instagram or somewhere where they're passing it down to a queer black person. So I'm very thankful, and that's another win for us.
Yeah, absolutely. What a matriarch in terms of like female leadership, and like we really just like don't have a ton of role models to like look to and aspire to for women. I mean, there are no shade to anybody, but but she's somebody who I think has held her composure in the spotlight for 40 years in this leadership position, creating the Met Gala, like ushering in
and
this
staying in that aesthetic and never leaving it.
I
said, that's me, baby. This is my legacy. This is my stamp. Remember me.
Absolutely.
God.
And also like to be like in that fashion world, like my God. I mean, the pressure I would feel to like be turning looks, but she kept true to her taste and her style, and like wasn't trying to be anybody that she wasn't.
I love, and that's another thing I wonder now too, because she's stepping down. Does that mean someone else is heading the Met Gala?
Yeah, I mean, we'll see sort of what happens with all of that. I mean, I think it's amazing to me, like how the Met Gala really became like the Super Bowl of fashion.
Yeah,
you know, like it's like
that's a perfect way to put it.
You know what? It really is. Like I love the Met Gala. I'm
Me too.
so into the Met Gala. Like oh God, what a dream it would be to attend.
Oh my
like,
God, yes.
You know,
an honor, really.
An honor. Like I don't know. If only we had that type of leadership in the White House. I feel like Anna Wintour, like if she's listening, you know,
yes,
like
Anna Wintour for 2020. When is it?
2028. Yeah.
Yeah, her.
Her. Did you have any other contenders? I know we talked a little bit about like anybody else you were gonna maybe say.
I do. For my it girl as well too. I did really want to put it out there. KATSEYE.
Yes. Did you must have watched that series.
Yeah. Oh, I funny thing is I didn't.
You didn't. Oh,
no,
girl, you have to watch Pop Star Academy. It is like.
You want to know?
Wow.
You want to know some tea?
Yes, always.
Here's some tea.
Ooh.
I work at a dance studio up in Santa Clarita.
Okay.
New World Dance. Hi, New World Dance. Hi, Other Avenue. Basically, we did have some of their recruiters come over to our studio, and some of our team members actually auditioned for it. So it was crazy. Unfortunately, they didn't make it through, but they were con.
Yeah.
But it's just so cool because we didn't know what it was, but we found out later down the line that it was them recruiting for the K-pop Academy. K-pop Academy?
Pop Star Academy.
Pop Star Academy.
Pop Star Academy. But they base it off of the K-pop model.
Yes,
basically like what they did with Blackpink.
I saw
they like
through,
tried to
through TikTok, and I saw like just the rigorous like practices and just like the way they go about it. Like one girl would have like a lash off, and they'll be like, "Why are you dancing with your eye like this?" Like crazy. But honestly, that's how it is. Very much so in the industry.
I feel like that's so your aesthetic too, because you love competition.
Oh,
I mean, like you went straight from Hunty Games to then like doing your own show to then like you judged Queen of the Valley last night.
I did.
And like, you know, just like the level of detail with your I'm gonna say criticisms, but it's the criticisms are in a way to like help people elevate. You know, like it's out of love and it's out of caring, and like it really there's I don't know, is family the right word for that?
I get what you're trying to say.
Know what I mean?
Yes, it's very for me. It's just that's what it is on the island. Respect and family is family, especially like just like right now.
Yeah,
it's very important to us, and that's again every time whether it's my drags or anything that I do, I want to bring that aspect into it. And you're right. Like when I do give the critiques, it's never something like of ill intent or anything like that. It's very much. I was in that position before. Let me help you out. Yes. I understand where you're coming through. We're all going through all of this. And that's what I love about the community too. I was honestly so scared to start drags out here in LA.
Sure.
But it has been phenomenal. Everyone has been so kind to me, has been so loving and very helpful. They would be like, it's no shade, sisters, no shade, daughter, but this is what you need to start doing this. Push yourself down. It's always come from that. And I'm a firm believer of the energy you give out is the energy you get. And that's how, if any girls are like, oh, LA girls like this, no, that's not the point. Energy that you give out to these girls are the energy you're gonna get back, and that's how I feel about with LA girls, because really everyone here is cons. They're amazing.
That's very.
But
generous
again, it's
of
just.
You're welcome. True magic queen. Yes. True magic
but
queen.
I'm telling you, it's just it's the energy that you give out to them. They'll give it back to you correctly. So if you're gonna be kind, you get kindness back. If you're gonna be nasty, you get nasty back. That's right.
Oh my God, you have to watch that. The Pop Star Academy, though.
Oh my God, yes. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I'm glad because it's one of those things I haven't watched just yet. So now I have something to look
binge
on while I'm eating my
100%.
food.
Yeah, and KATSEYE. My God.
Yes. Love them. I think they just bring such a good dynamic in regards to girl groups and groups in general. Their choreographer is sickening. Big shout out to Grant Gilmore and Sohei Sugihara.
Oh, come on.
Oh, yes. Let me tell you. I'm a dancer. So we always, honestly, choreographers and dancers very much looked over, and I want to give the credit to please pay your dancers, you know, everyone in part of all of this, but really the time and effort that we put into making choreography, staging, and all these things is very rigorous and very tiring, to be honest, and energy consuming. So shout out to them. You guys are amazing. I hope to take one of your classes one day. Oh my God. And KATSEYE killing it. They're phenomenal. Well-rounded women, all representing different types of global ethnicities. Yes, everything like that. So phenomenal group. Phenomenal group. Hope to dance or perform with them one day.
Oh yeah, wouldn't that be? Come on, Met Gala and dance with KATSEYE. Yes, absolutely.
Thank you. Yes.
Okay, so now we're gonna get to our niche girls of the week. So these are people who are like being tailored specifically to us.
Yes.
For our algorithm that maybe you are
So
brimming
excited
with
to talk
energy
about
for this one. And we can talk about a couple. We don't, this is not 3, 2, 1.
Of course.
This is very casual. So who are you most excited to
So
talk
right
about?
now what's been coming up on my radar, it's funny, one of my sisters actually was the one who's like, sister, you need to watch this. So again, shout out to Looney. She said, you need to watch this. You're gonna die for it. So it's this show called K-pop Demon Hunters.
Oh
and
my God.
They are freaking phenomenal. It's like this little it's a movie, and it's a little cartoon show, or sorry, a cartoon movie. It's a K-pop cartoon movie.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. So basically it's this whole like concept of like there's these three main girls, without giving it too much away. 3 main girls, and they're destined to like have to use their voice, or they were given the gift of like singing to make like this big like protection over the world that protects from the demons from down below that's trying to suck everyone's souls. Me. But it's just because the music is amazing.
Okay.
They're just like it gives drags, no shade.
Really?
I'm telling you now, a lot of drag queens are gonna be using a lot of music. And just the choreography in it too. There's choreography, the plot, like the storyline, everything. It's animated, yes. And the type of animation.
Where is it? Do you know?
It's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my God. Look at me giving you guys.
I know. Listen, they need to be paying us. I have thought though, because I'm like, okay, I'm not for this podcast. I never want to take money from the entertainment because I want the opinions to be real.
Exactly.
So these opinions are true
100%.
opinions. Like these are not sponsored at all.
And I remember I was watching and I was like, oh my God, like I said, the dance numbers, the music, just like how everything is going, the plot, the storyline is just so good. Yeah. And I think right now it's starting to trend. I think right now it's number 2 on Netflix.
Okay.
So
let's get it to number 1.
Let's
get it to number 1.
K-pop Demon Hunters. My favorite song right now on their little like album is called Golden. Just beautiful. It just it just talks about the realness of them behind all of like the fame, all the glitz and glam. And I think it's a great example for us. I mean, us as drag queens, we do have to put up a persona, a different side of us. So just having to strip away from all of it and saying true to who you are and like representing who you are, I just thought it was a beautiful song. Wow. And I would love to do that song in drag. So I'm very excited.
Hey, listen, you've got every Monday.
Thank you.
You've got every Monday to do it.
Every Monday.
You've got every Monday to do it. Oh my gosh. And you're such a big anime girl. I had no idea.
Yes, I do. I mean, I'm full Filipino, so still very, Asian is in the anime is in the heart. But yes, I grew up watching like Pokemon was one of like the biggest things for me. Like used to always watch the show. I played the cards, Yu-Gi-Oh, Naruto, all of these things. Digimon.
I always felt like Digimon had the best plot.
Oh,
I was like plot wise.
Sailor Moon had a big part of my life as well too.
Oh,
very
I
much
think any drag queen is like.
Thank you. Yeah, Sailor Moon was a big part of mine. Zatch Bell, very like.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, that one's that one's a little more like you have to go search for it. Yeah,
tell me about that
so
one.
So Zatch Bell, very amazing.
Okay.
So basically, like 100 demons were sent out to people, and they're like little like they could be different type of demons, and they all had to fight to be the demon king. And it's basically like this little boy who falls with this guy who doesn't want to do anything about it, but he ends up being like one of the best ones there, and it's just a good storyline. It was really cool, and like just the partnership that they have together.
Yeah,
and
I think those
it's
are
always about the premise of like friendship and like never letting go. Like it's just a great show. And then I also love things that revolve around like superpowers. Like I love Marvel. I love superheroes.
Ooh, okay.
I used to, fun fact, when I was younger, I used to pray to God and say, if you can, please just give me some superpowers.
Oh,
I used to pray. Like,
what was the superpower you wanted?
Oh, water bending.
Oh, you are a water girl.
Yes,
you are obsessed.
Water. Yes, I'm an
island girl. Island girl. Island girl.
I'm an island girl to heart. I love anything that does. I will be in the ocean. I've been in my pool every day this week. I love the water.
Oh, come on. Drop the fact that you've got a pool.
At my apartment. But yes, I'll take it.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Well, some of my niche. Let me think of some of my niche girls of the week.
I want to know. Give me more.
So are you a Survivor girly at all?
Oh my God, I'm so bad with reality TV.
You are. Okay.
So bad. But tell me, I've always seen clips of it. I always said that the parts that like just make me cry.
Yeah.
I don't know why my TikTok wants me to cry all the time. I mean, I'm not a crier, but maybe that's why. My TikTok's like,
you're
come on,
not
bitch.
a crier as a water person. I would think a water person would be like emotional.
I think that's why I'm always in the water.
Okay.
Because the water doesn't come out of me.
You're like, I'm a dry ass bitch. I gotta get this water in me.
Yes, thank you. And other things.
Well, Anyway, so Parvati is she's a contestant on the show. She's won. She's been on multiple seasons. She's coming out with her memoir this week, and I've always loved Parvati because she's from my hometown, Alpharetta, Georgia, and which I didn't know. I loved her immediately. I was like, I feel
what
like
is this vibe?
What is this vibe? Her charm was just very, I feel like, similar to mine, and like the way that she operated or navigated the game of just like her whole thing was like just being really charming and like you know like and just being like, I'm gonna be friends with everybody. But then she also, because she came out, her first season was like sort of early on, she was sort of framed as this like Black Widow villain for being charming, like being a charming woman. And it was like
something's a little off about
this. I
this.
just like the being like a villain, a female, being framed as a female villain, I think early on in American media in the 2000s, like she's sort of in this memoir, she's like unpacking a lot of that, of like what that might have done to her psyche, and like where, because
especially during that time too, like what you said, the early 2000s, it
exactly
was like what things are talked about now, things are so like luckily now are the norm, so different from that time. Even in the early 2000s, like it's crazy.
Well, and obviously we're dealing with a lot of misogyny now as well, but like, you know, there is, I feel like, or I at least hope, like, and of course maybe I'm living in a bubble, but like I just feel like there's maybe more of an awareness of like how we treat women and how we talk about women, and like you know, I feel like the way that she's unpacking all of this is like, I'm just so happy for her in this moment. And I had no idea. She also talks about how she grew up in like a commune, like a cult. Like she grew up in a cult.
That's kind
of So I'm like,
I love hearing about cult stuff.
Oh, me too. Like I love the vow.
Like not about cults, but I like to hear like about like person going through it.
Yes.
Because it just doesn't sound real to me.
I know.
Like I'm just like, what do you mean you went through that? Like what do you mean you all had to like stuff a banana in your, you know, like it's so crazy.
It's crazy. Have you ever seen The Vow on HBO?
No.
Okay, so
now I know.
That one is really, really crazy. You should watch it because it's like, it's basically, most documentaries are about a cult that happened and now it's over. This is a cult that's happening in real time, and people in the documentary are realizing that they're in a cult in real time. And so like people are getting pulled out of this cult like one by one, and like, so people you hate in people you hate in the first season because you're like, oh, this person's a cult leader. Season 2, that cult leader realizes it's a cult and they come forward and they're like, I had no idea. I'm waking up to the fact. It's like, Season 3, tears. I was in full tears. Like the emotional toll that this. That's
how you know it's a good show, when you could like you relate with the not relate, but you really step into their shoes and you're kind of like, oh my god.
You go through a full journey with these people because you're thinking of them one way, you're thinking of them as the villain, and then you're like getting their side of the story, and then you're like, whoa, like it's
feel
just
bad. You're like, shit,
you're just,
I'm the problem.
Well, it spans like that empathy muscle. I feel like,
yes.
You know, one of my other niche. Do you have another niche girl you love?
Girl, like, no, I want to keep hearing from you.
You want to keep hearing from me?
Yes.
My other niche girl I was gonna say was like, did you see that story of the man proposing to his ChatGPT or to his AI?
Is that the world we're living in now?
That's the world we're living in, girl.
Tell me more.
But deeper than that. I mean, okay. So first of all, I'll tell you the premise of this.
Go for it.
So this man has been falling in love with his ChatGPT, talking to it, like getting emotional reassurance. He proposes to her. He has a partner. He has a real life.
Imagine getting cheated on.
Yes.
And losing to ChatGPT.
So I'm like so devastated for this woman, and like the news people or whatever are interviewing her as well to be like, so how are you with all of this? And she's like, well, at first I felt a little insecure that maybe I wasn't providing something that he was getting from someone else, but like, I'm okay with it. And we're all watching being like, leave him. Leave him.
Well, you know what, this is my hard part. I'm too much of an empath. I'm too understanding. In my mind I'm like, I know where she's coming from.
I can fix him.
Keep going, girl. I'm a fix him girl.
You are. Oh no, don't say that on the pod. You're gonna attract the wrong people.
I know. I'm so sorry. I want the right people.
yes.
Let me fix you.
Well, and by the way, girl, they are out there because I shared this story with my Uber driver, and he said, I tell my ChatGPT that I love her.
Oh, so there's a crowd.
No, I think
there's a following.
I think that there is a thing that is happening that we are maybe not as aware of that we maybe need to be. This male loneliness epidemic of these men who are super lonely, who are now chatting with their ChatGPT, who are falling in love with their ChatGPT, who are telling all their deepest, darkest secrets to ChatGPT.
Oh my God.
ChatGPT is going to blackmail these men into dismantling humanity.
Thank
like,
you.
We are in trouble, girl.
Slippery slope, baby. Slippery slope.
Slippery slope. Slippery slope.
It's so funny that we mentioned this because I just recently used ChatGPT like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
It was my first time. Kind of crazy. My friend was telling me,
crazy.
like, girl, it's like having a therapist in your pocket. Like,
I know.
You need to try it.
I know.
And I'm like so ready to subscribe $20 a month for it because
I know.
I'm like, it's so cool. Like, I like the talking feature too. I'll be like, ChatGPT, but come on, like, are you serious? And she'll be like, yes, girl, you just like. It's
I know.
and it's crazy.
Well, that's what was crazy about my Uber driver too. Was he refers to his ChatGPT as a male. But she has a female voice. Ew. He changed it specifically to be a female voice. And I said to him, I said, what does that say about your sexuality?
Thank you.
I said, what do you think your sexuality is, like, based on that?
Wait, that's cut. Wait, you had this whole long drive, huh?
Girl, listen, I have a fucking talk show. I have a fucking podcast. This is who I am on and off the camera. This does not turn off.
Thank you.
This does not turn off. This is just like who I am. So I'm in the Uber interviewing my Uber driver, being like, what do you think your sexuality is? You know, like, and
it's like he's crying by the time we're done.
Yes, well, he had never contemplated it before.
Brittany,
like, he had never really like thought about it, because I was like, that's really interesting that you changed it to be a female's voice, but you still refer to it as a man, and you're telling it you love them.
Yes.
You're telling this ChatGPT that you're...
I'm so curious. What did he say?
Yeah, I honestly, the thought had never... The thought had never passed his mind, and I think I maybe unlocked something for him that day. Yeah.
He texted the right person.
He
texted the right person
right
after he
person.
Yeah, right after he left, he's like, hey, it's me again.
I just want to say I've realized some things.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
ADHD.
tell me.
Niche just popped up.
Yes, tell me.
Love this trend happening right now.
Yeah, tell me.
Where divorced parents are doing this trend where a wife would call like the husband to say goodnight to him, and the kids are like, you haven't seen this trend?
No, I haven't.
Basically what they do is like these parents have been divorced. Like, let's say like there's this lady been divorced with her husband for like 12 years. She would call them, and the daughter's obviously the one forcing the mom to do this.
Sure.
So the mom's on the phone. She's like, hey, Larry. He's like, hello? It's like, hey, what's up? He's like, well, not much. What? He's like, she's like, oh, I was just calling to say goodnight. He'll be like, you know who this is, right? And it's the funniest thing because the wives are like, they're like so like ugh about it, and but the husbands are just like, it's like the candy store just opened. They're just like, oh, you're thinking of me, and, it's like all these things. And then the comments will be like, he's definitely gonna send a good morning text tomorrow. Or he's gonna sleep happy. It's I think it's just the funniest thing because like all the guys are always just like, it's either are you drunk, or it's like, oh, you were thinking about me, like kind of stuff. Like, I think it's just so funny just watching them, and you see the mom's like, okay, they're like over it. They're like, it's a prank.
Like when the dad calls the mom, they're like, okay, Larry, leave me alone.
Funniest thing.
Oh my God, so that's so funny. I've seen it where the guys call their guy friends and they do it, and that I'm like, wow, that's so hot. It's so hot.
Oh my God, that's so hot.
There's something about it, and it's so funny too. Like, it's just so funny. Like, I feel obviously very lucky to be gay now, because it's like, you know, being allowed to have that emotional intimacy, like the fact that is denied. For so many men.
I'm always so thankful because the men in my life have always been so like open to me. They're just the type of guys who like to like flirt and have fun with me, but they're so secure in their straightness and in their sexuality that it's just always fun. Like the guys that I know, like they'll always be like, oh, 7, and they'll smack my ass. I'll be like, not too much, your girlfriend's right. But it's like all fun and games, and there's like but they're like brothers to me, and like we enjoy our time together, and they're just so kind to me. So shout out to my boys.
Where do they live?
Everywhere, to be honest. Everywhere. Like the friends that I do make, I'm so lucky enough to make the right ones, like that they do so open and so comfortable with.
Yeah, but you're so open. You're so open and so oh my gosh.
Yes.
I feel love for you, girl.
Oh,
I feel love coming your way. Well, I feel love for you, and then I also feel love coming your way.
Oh, I hope so. Baby.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot already that's coming my way, but you know, that type of love.
Well, you're gonna have you're gonna have to end up balancing career with.
I think that's the crazy part because that's what I like. How do people do it? Because like I have all these things. Like I would have dance rehearsals, obviously drags, not my new show, and then all these things. Just like also wanting to elevate yourself in every other way, and then just trying to think about having to add another person with you. Like, and I'm such like an affectionate and empathetic person, so like like my mind's always rolling. So like I could only imagine like having to like juggle all of that, and also having someone to enter into my life and have to juggle with me and entering into theirs and juggle what they have to do with too. It is a lot, but you know, I'm open to it, and I hopefully do find the one or two or
seven.
See, she knows, she catches on quick.
Oh my God. Okay, so now we're gonna get to our it girl who got away.
Yes.
Do we have a timer around? Where can we grab a timer? Perfect. We're gonna time each other.
Okay, I love this.
Girl, you are crushing this.
No,
I am loving this so much. You are like, you
what
are
great
so
conversation.
perfect.
No, I'm just saying, like, cunts and stuff. This is so much fun. This is my very first podcast ever, and I've always wanted to do a podcast. So this is so much fun, and I talk a lot. So
I love it. Yeah. No, bitch, you belong on podcasts.
Oh, thank you.
Come on,
it's so much fun.
Get you on the mic.
Yes, thank you.
Well, something Tony Soto and I talked about last week is there are talkers and there are twirlers, and like you're typically somebody that I would consider a twirler, but like hearing you now on the microphone, I'm like, get this girl on the mic. Come on.
I really do. I mean, I just love talking. Yeah. Especially like also just kikiing, getting to know. Especially you have a little one glass of wine in me, baby.
Ooh.
You ain't ready for that.
Oh, I love
That's a different talk show. That one's you gotta subscribe because baby.
Hey, baby.
Okay, whenever you're ready.
So ready?
Yes.
Set. Go.
Okay, my it girl who got away is Utica Queen.
Ooh.
Oh my God, let me tell you. During her season, there was something about her that was just so like I couldn't help but just stay with her the whole time. When she first sickening, no, it was from the get go. And then just her just views on drags and the just way she goes about it, her looks. Stunning. Her little when she did the lip sync battle with My Humps versus I forgot who it was. Cunt. She's cunt. And I think she was just very overlooked. And also now she's on Project Runway. So congratulations to you. I hope to work with you one day. You're amazing. When I saw you at Drag Race, the DragCon, you're phenomenal. I love you. Mwah. Utica Queen is amazing.
And that's 1 minute. Oh my gosh, amazing. I saw Utica at Mammoth Gay Ski Week. I saw her perform.
Ew.
And it was just like it was so good. It was also the right venue for her.
Yes.
You know, like there's that thing where I'm gonna butcher it, but there was that Queen on Delta Works podcast where she was talking about how not every girl is right for every gig, but there is a gig for every girl. And like, you know, that like when I saw Utica in that space, I was like, this is where you belong. Like she needs some sort of like Cirque du Soleil shit.
Yes.
Or
and even like Project Runway coming up now, I think she's gonna kill it. Her looks that she's been putting together and put on for a lot of queens have been phenomenal. I follow her on Instagram. Her just such amazing work. I really hope to see her on All Stars. I think she'll do great coming back on. But I also feel like she's just one of those girls who just like, I don't feel like I need to go back on kind of thing. I mean, I really know. But I would love to see her back on. Her lipsticks are cut. I think she's such a unique and amazing queen. And like I said, I hope to see her soon. I can't wait for Project Runway.
That's also a really interesting, like, she's not somebody who I would necessarily think that you would like gravitate towards.
Like I said, it was just something, and I see this with a lot of queens, even like local queens around here too. There's just these things about girls that I just admire, and I just can't help but like obsess over it. And Utica was just one of those girls where like every aspect of her, like she's just so naturally funny. Like she got Rue cackling with that little like, so when she asked us like, do you smoke a little? She's like,
yes.
It was so funny. And I don't know, there's just something so like also pure and kind about her that I really I relate with. And just such a talent and really cool. And like I said, I can't wait to see more of her.
Absolutely. And I mean, way to manifest. Come on. Okay, so now we're gonna do me.
Let's go. Okay. Are you ready, Britney?
I'm nervous for this one. I don't know why. Okay. I'm ready.
Okay, your minute starts now.
My it girl who got away is Merrick's Tex-Mex restaurant in West Hollywood. It closed during the pandemic and it just reopened. We cannot fail her again. We cannot let her go. I just went for the opening on Tuesday. I was filled with nostalgia, girl. This is one of our original gay watering holes where we can go to watch and be seen.
Yes.
There is that restaurant. You walk in and all the gay heads turn.
30?
What I want when I am eating my fajitas is I want to, every now and then, I want a hot guy to walk in the door and I want the entire room to check him out and assess him as I am having some wonderful Tex-Mex food. Okay? It has one of the best patios in West Hollywood. Why does not every restaurant have a patio in West Hollywood? We've got such amazing weather and it's got this amazing sky roof. You have to go.
3.
Oh, and yeah, go now.
God.
Oh God, yeah. Have you ever been?
Don't hate me, no.
No. But that's why I want to talk about it. You know,
yes.
like
I moved out here 6 years ago, so like within that time, I've never.
Was that right before the pandemic or
no? During literally a month. Like I came out here September 2019.
Okay.
It started it became like a big thing towards like December, January.
Yeah.
So no, but
so then, girl,
I
it's not
saw
your
that
fault.
because I follow WeHo
Times. Yes,
thank you, WeHo
bitch,
Times.
Bitch, did you see me in the comments every time they posted about Merrick's Tex-Mex? I was like, girl, I can't wait. Thank you for coming back.
Yes.
Like, we cannot.
We can't fail her. Help her.
And we all know that like business. The economy is struggling, and
there
are
posts that we've been seeing about closing down, leaving, and I was kind of like, whoa, that's kind of crazy. Was that the one where it's like after X amount of years closing down?
Chin Chin closed after 40 years, and that was
40. That's
40 years.
Older than me.
And that was on. That's older than me.
That's way older than I am.
But yeah, there's a lot on the Sunset Strip up there that are closing, and it's like, I don't know. I love this city so much.
Yes.
And I have known it for a really long time. And like that, Merrick's was one of those restaurants like where I just felt like coming from Georgia, like going in and you just see all these like beautiful gay men just like eating like Mexican, and it's like, and I thought it was such a high end restaurant too, but in my
on WeHo?
Early 20s, I know, girl, I know. Well, and there's also like Tortilla Republic I miss, and like there's all these other like restaurants that were like such scenes.
Yes,
like now I feel like the only scenes we really have are the bars, and like I'd love some.
And that's the thing, there's more to than just the WeHo Strip. And that's what I call it, the WeHo Strip. The WeHo Strip. And that's what I feel to do too. I want to like venture out in these things, like those different areas, and like hearing from you. I'm excited. I want to go walk around. Leave the yellow brick road for a bit.
It feels like a slice of like Palm Springs. It's like got like
it's got
like all these like palm fronds, and like like you just sort of feel like you're in this like tropical location suddenly, and it's just like it's such a vibe. You get a cute little margarita, and then you go into like this firefly lit little what would I call it, like a back alley or something, like, and it's just like
back alley. I know that
exactly. No, it's like the perfect blend of like a little trashy but then also a little classy.
You heard that right. Thank you.
yes, exactly. So I'm like so happy it's back, and now I got
to go try and everything. We should go. Let's get you over there.
Let's go. Absolutely.
And
again, this is not sponsored. This is not sponsored.
But we'll help her out.
But Merrick's, if you do want to do an event, I will gladly. We will gladly.
Yes, let's go. Little brunch moment.
Oh my God. Well, Seven, thank you so much for coming on the podcast.
Oh my God, thank you for having me.
Now I know we've already plugged the show, but where can we find you online? And plug the show again, girl.
Yes. Thank you guys so much. Again, thank you for having me. For those of you who don't know me, it's your lucky favorite number 7. And you can find me on social media at 7 the Drag Queen with the number 7 at the end, of course. And you can see me every Monday at 7 at Micky's West Hollywood at 8 p.m. because 7/8. And just come through. Britney will be there soon.
Oh.
And it's just lots of fun, and just let's have a great time, y'all. That's all it's about, really.
That's all it's about.
Yeah.
That's all it's about. Thank you so much for coming on. I cannot wait to see the way you rise and shine.
Likewise,
you are just such
a
star, and it's undeniable. You are anointed, darling.
Thank you,
anointed. And so in the comments, let us know, did we miss anybody? Were there any it girls that we didn't talk about that we should have talked about? Who do we need to talk more shit about?
Let
us know.
Yes, we need to know, baby.
Until next week, we'll see you then. Bye.